Ah, beautiful. Isn't it nice when you actually boot something up and you hit the go live button, it actually activates instead of last time? That's going to be great. Hey, what's up? What's up, everybody? So today we're going to be making a brand new menu in Scouter. Oh, I might want to set this up quick. Give me a sec. Let's see. Oops. I got to be careful about that. You know what? Maybe I should fix that right now while I'm in stream. So there's an error where there's a thing that could happen in Scouter where if you hit the button to skip the opening too quickly, it will freeze the menu. I gotta add like a little hey, like a little like half second delay or something because you can't have that. All right. Let's see if I could get a what's the actual animation part here? Video stream player main video. Oh yeah, here. Oops, I got caps lock on. Export. Uh, float. And then export. Float can skip timer max. Yeah, a half second delay should be enough to get everything loaded in. And then where's the part where yeah, this. Is anything pressed? Damn, okay. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna have to do it this way because yeah. Yeah, there's this whole thing I gotta go through with it. And then here if video dot is playing. Oops, shouldn't have done it there. Yeah, this is nice. It's nice to know that I'm actually doing this. You know, the thing. You know what? While we're at it, Aoki actually. Okay, first of all, man, these composers they've been going ham lately. Momoyama, she's just going. She's bam, 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 bam. She's making banger after banger. Jindo's making bangers too. Oh man, what Jindo's making. Oh man. But the other thing is Aoki made a new version of the opening. And I said, you know what? I'll just play it on stream. Hopefully that's loud enough. I don't really know. But you know what? You can tell me. Where's the music? Yeah, I forgot to put it on. Rather I forget that as opposed to forgetting to start the stream. Oh god. I want to make sure my thing is on. Hold on a sec. Alright, quiet side, but I can hear it. I'm gonna make it a little louder then. Bam, 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 bam! Oh, he nailed this song, man, I tell ya. Oh, right, It'll fade into the Sonic Mega Mix stuff. But anyway, if and skip timer max. Timer plus equals float conversion delta. And then else if input is anything pressed. There we go. There we go, yeah. See, that opening's cool, but, you know, it's not this opening. Man, you guys aren't ready for when I get to do a stream where I animate this. That's going to take a bit, though, because I'm still futzing around with Clip Studio EX, because that's a good animator. Luckily, there's, like, a lot of alternatives to Flash now, and there's also a lot of alternatives to Harmony, aka Toon Boom. If you guys didn't know, that's a giant overpriced pile of crap. Okay, it's not overpriced. It is actually good. But it's a lot of money. So I'm like, versus a one-time license, even for a business. Yeah. You can see why I'm like, yeah. Alright, well, let's add that so I can actually skip everything on properly. Alright, back to the game. Just gonna recompile it. Make sure I can't accidentally hit the button now. Yeah, I was mashing at that time. Oh yeah, the controls are revivable. By the way, let's keep that on the low side. Man, that's a good opening. Who made that? Alright, Aoki did. Hey, let's try again. I'll just... It didn't even focus on the game when I was doing that, so let's try that again. Oh, much better. I don't know if you heard, I was using my mouse. I was mashing that damn key. Let me try again, just to be sure. I had my mouse over the quit button. I gotta disable mouse commands on the menu, dude. Okay, let me try again. Okay, see? As you could hear it. I was mashing the keys. That's all I needed to do. Now let me make sure that when I reset the audio, just give it 10 seconds. I need to make sure I can't just instantly skip it again. Okay, I was mashing that time, but it still didn't, like, do it instantly, which is great. Oh yeah, here's the menu. Hey, this is what we're gonna do today, so... Alright, let's do this. Okay, but yeah, no. So, going back to the discussion about this, I want to turn it down a little bit. It's a little loud for me, but in the meantime here, I'll turn it down, but then make it a bit louder for you guys. There we go. What does it sound like, I wonder? Let's take a listen. That's fine. I'm gonna make it a little louder. I just don't want it to be... I know my microphone is peaking. Do a little bit of this. I know I can be a bit of a loud man. I'm a loud boy. I'm loud. I'm loud. I'm a loud boy. So, now then. But yeah, so what we're going to be doing is we're just going to be adding a menu. Not to this menu, but to the level select screen. I know it's like, oh, well, why don't you make this all pretty and stuff? And it's like, I'm working on that. Like this scouter background, this isn't going to be in the final game. It's just not. That's weird. It selects the pause menu when I hit that. I actually want to double check something before I continue this here. One of the things I'm planning on doing is making this more 8x10, 8x5 friendly. If you guys don't know, 8x5 is it's a weird resolution. Some people call it 16x10. It's not used too often. Oh, no. This background will still be in the game. It just won't be for the level select menu. It's going to be used for, like, other stuff. like boss rush finales and shit. It's not going to be used for like the level select. Level select's going to be really cool because basically what'll happen is it'll show you which area this is in the world, and by the world I mean in Western United States. Like Trainyard Tantrum takes place in New Mexico. Fresh Forest is in Montana. Devil's Ditch is by Devil's Tower in Wyoming. And I'm gonna actually like show it on the map where these are. So it's gonna like ding 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 bounce around and stuff like that. It's gonna be so cool. And it's gonna have like a tech filter and stuff. It's gonna be like on a TV monitor and shit as you're selecting which stage to go to. It's gonna be really cool. But that's not something we're gonna be doing right now. Okay, so store menu. As you can see, I already made a node for it. I guess let's create something here. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to make let's make a control here. So, main store holder. So this is where I will have 3 buttons. And I hit control instead of buttons. I have the label here. This is so silly. First let me put the theme in. I have one theme. That's why everything looks the same. And it's nice that it does. This is gonna be the easiest part, is to have the theme, and then just make this unique. Is this the Scouter stream? Yep, this is it. Why is it not using the Montserrat? Wait, hold on, I gotta look at the menu theme quick. Labels still don't use Montserrat as the default font. Quick load, Montserrat. Yeah, it should default to Montserrat. I don't know why it didn't do that. See how all these other ones have the same font? That font is called Montserrat. It's a Google font. And free to use, which is one of the reasons why I'm using it. Looks nice, though. I really like Montserrat. I think it's a very good font. Rich text label is the same thing, right? Does it not use Montserrat? Oh, this one does. Oh, wait. Highway Gothic from Rich Text? Highway Gothic is what I use for the dialogue. Yeah, you can already tell this game has a little bit more going on in it because I have multiple fonts that I care about. Like, if I remember correctly, the Mighty Obstacle Studios logo uses something called Oceanic Drift. The, this menu, all these buttons and labels, they use Montserrat. The dialogue uses Highway Gothic, which, by the way, is road signs. And that's why I'm using it, because Scouter's a road trip. Hold on a sec, I'm gonna turn it down a little bit more. They mix these songs a little loudly, which is fine, as long as it's not terrible. By the way, if you guys have never played Sonic Mega Mix Mania, still recommend it, by the way. It's really good. So, oh, I didn't know you can't use semicolons in label names. That's funny. Let me make another node here. Maybe this one should be rich text? Let me take a look. So first, let me just... Yeah, okay. Layout, first of all, both of these should have the same size. So let's make these... Make the X... No, something bigger than that, yeah. And then make that like 32. There we go, okay. So that's gonna be the easiest thing. Money label, actual money, and then I'm gonna just, first of all, BB code enabled. They can't handle the BB code. That's the wrong direction. That's better. Hey, what's up? Oh, I'm seeing some new faces. Welcome, Benjar. Cool, cool. It's nice to see new faces here. This is good. I'm trying to get more people into this game. Ugh, maybe I should try to be more active in the Sonic fan game community. So, okay, that's just one aspect, is the money. Now, of that, we're gonna have to put, well, first of all, I should actually make the script so I can actually talk to a lot of this stuff. Ew, GD script, get that out of here. Was that really the last thing I was doing, was GD script crap? Oh, jeez. You can't even see, okay, so... Yeah, I mean, if I want to make more stuff for Sage, I'll just make Swobo Shao 3. Alright, let me get this in the right spot here. So this will be under UI. Store menu? Yeah, that's a good name for it. Store menu.cs, okay. So this is a default code, blah, blah, blah. I have a default export, which is awesome. I love that I know more about this damn game engine, dude. I love it. I love that I know more. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. Let's add more dependencies here. So export, not string, label. Oh my gosh. Now you may be saying, why do I need the money label? Translations. Rich text label actual money. Now here's what we're gonna do is do this. So money label dot text is gonna equal something GC language. So I'll just do this. Because I don't have the language set up yet. It wouldn't even be hard to do it though. Hold on. So money label, add child node, add quick load language, or translation holder. There it is. It's kind of nice that you can do this, you know. By the way, I'm probably not gonna call it money. I'm gonna call it like cool points. I like that. I like that. I like cool points. I think that's a good name for it. Great name, huh? Cool points. Honest, because the thing is, it's not gonna be that. It's not gonna. I don't. Or maybe it will. I don't know. Now I can just do this. Money translation dot mainlines dot GC language. Done. It's really that simple. Now you may be saying, you don't even have anything yet for translations. And you'd be right. But you know what's really cool? Is future-proofing your crap. So you can. Then all you gotta do is just put the translations in, like, there you go. Like, a good example is the dialogue system in the Scouter. Do you know how many nodes I have for that? I got tons of them. Ready and set up. Yo, Google Translate? Why are the points cool? Cause you get most of your points from rankings at the end of the stages. Yo, 20 Bs for a cool point, we say. Alright, now we got this. Little actual money. What did I call it on the game controller? Because I have it set up for money somewhere. Point currency. I told you it wasn't called money. The actual money dot text doesn't equal GP. Yeah, point currency, 2-string. And then we'll just do that. Now you may be saying, this looks like this could be a bit performance heavy. Yeah, which is why we're gonna have to have this important variable right here. Watch this, okay? Ready? Bool activated. Yeah, that's how this works. I don't need to worry too much about pausing. Well, there is still going to be a pause menu, but we'll cross that road when we get to it. But the main important thing is this. Visible, true. Activated. Visible. I mean, the easiest thing to do is to just make it the same variable as activated. But I don't want to do that just right, because this is for testing right now. Because this is, I want to have like an animation of it like sliding in and then going back, you know what I mean? So, yeah, that's why I'm like, I won't go straight into it just yet. Who added me? No. Damn it, now I'm looking at Discord because someone added me. Okay. Uh-oh. I keep getting... Okay, so... In the Eclipse Sound Team server, there's two different little channels. One's called Self Promo, and the other is Project Progress. And technically, Scouter is Project Progress because I'm making the game. But I always post the stream links in the Self Promo section, and I keep getting reacted with a bruh cat to it. Like, bro, what are you doing this here? Shouldn't you put it in Project Progress? And it's like, yeah, I guess I could. That's it. Yeah, I guess I could. Okay, so now you may be saying, what are we going to do to actually check if this is visible? Easy. So if input is action just pressed, this is where we gotta put our lovely magic number in. Here's the double trigger button. Equals opposite of activated. So basically, if it's true, it's false. If it's false, it's true. And basically, all we're going to do is make sure that this shows up. Now, I am going to have to make this talk to the level select script too, which is not very modular of me. Oh no, I made it so that you have to talk to each other. Ugh, I'm evil. So this will be a store menu. Just call it SM. Store menu SM. I'll just make sure, hey, make sure this ain't false. No, I could get this in parent now that I think about it. it like, isn't there like a get node in children? Oh, no, doesn't matter. Okay. Is it gonna need a path? Oh, shit. I'm trying to remember how to get stuff in kids. Yeah, Deadlock. Deadlock seems like it's one of those games. That's it. It's just one of those games. I know the main movement has some stuff like that. Where's the main movement? I was messing around with this so much recently. Because I think I talked to the... Yeah, how do I get the... I forgot how to get kid paths. This is if I don't have it automatically selected. Oh, that's it. I just name it. I just power word it. So what's it named right now? It's literally just named store menu. Okay. And then SM doesn't equal no. Oh, a torturous game of Deadlock where it was about endurance. I see. Okay, so now that this is done, basically, the reason why I'm putting this in is because of this, the whole, the main controls thing. If I go here, see if Act Node button is visible, isn't visible, I should say, and SM.activated. What? Is it not public on here? Oh yeah, whoops. Oops, that's why it was like, I don't know what that is. That one bugged me with that, and then we got the act buttons. Interesting. What do I do with act node buttons? This is where I calculate the limits of the game. I don't know. I'm trying to remember if maybe I changed the limit to 0 to 1 or whatever with the axe. The stage limit get reset when it's... How do I make these talk to each other? Huh. I'm doing something different with this then. I'm gonna have to check with that. But, that's a different story. So... Anyway, now that that's gonna work while the store menu's active, it won't fuck around in the background. Which is fine. That's what I want. Yo, monkey! Hey, did you guys know that the majority of code is just reading it? Alright, so let's check it out. Yay! Oh! 2,000 error? Okay, whoa, 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 whoa. Node not found for store menu? Menu type. Oh. Haha. Ah, okay. So that's what it was. Whoopsies. Here you go. I thought the level select up here was what had the node, but nah. Usually when I make scenes, I usually don't have the nodes. For like levels and stuff, I usually don't have the nodes be the main thing, so that's on me. Oh, look, it works. Ta-da! What? Oh, I didn't assign it in game either for the... Oopsies! Silly me! At least it displayed, right? Anyway, easy. 1, 2, 3. This is what sucks with UI. Is it's either you have to make a bunch of pathing to make this work, or you have to do a bunch of shit later. It's annoying. There. Oh, look, my OOL points. Maybe I should use the label instead. No! I shouldn't use it because I could do that. Oh, that could be crazy. Okay, so I got an idea. That's why I was like, oh, I got an idea. I got an idea. Oh my god, I got an idea. Alright, so this is actually going to be another... That's something for later. And by later, I mean like later in the stream. That's how easy it's going to be to add this. There in CPF. No! No, I don't want to do that with counter. Now you may be saying, what is this MF doing? That's where it's gonna get fun. So, first let's do this. Additive points for color. Basically, the idea I had was to make it so that if I have rich text, I can adjust the color on the fly. I can do the same thing with the label. It's a little more annoying though, and I don't like doing that. That's all. There we go. Alright, let's double check now, boys and girls. Alright, let's do this. Ta-da! Now let's make sure it adjusts as I mess around with it. Kind of cool when testing like this, I can just look and be like, and just look at the OBS. Because right now the game itself is minimized as I'm screwing around in Godot, as you can see. Like like this window for the game is not here for me, but it is on OBS, so I can see it here. Anyway, here's what I was gonna do. Woo! Look, the money's going up, kind of. Oh yeah, baby, let's get some cool points. Look at those cool points. You can't really see it because of the to-do list. Here, let me move the to-do list out of the way so you can see it. Look, cool points! Alright. Wow, she's that cool, huh? Alright, so this is where I'm worried. So these buttons still work while I'm in that menu, which is not what I want. Okay, so where is the UI accept buttons and stuff? Because it's either that or disable every single damn button. What I'd rather do is just make it so that you can't just hit the UI accept button. Let me take a look here. So where's UI accept? Oh, I don't activate these buttons via script, do I? Ooh, okay. Give me a second on that. That's gonna be interesting. That's what I get for making this menu first before learning more about it. If I go check these menu type, let's just make sure here. So activate test. Because I'm pressed. Oh, I didn't know I could make it do that too. I'll keep that outside. Well, first thing I'm gonna do is highlight all these. Yeah, okay, we could do it that way. Because it looks like up and down got disabled, which is great. You know, that's what I want. It's just UI accept activating the buttons is kind of like, can't have you do that. Actually, what did I do in the settings menu with that? What is the settings menu? I gotta mess around with that because I had to do something very similar. It just disabled the button when I was looking at my keyboard assignments, but I'm wondering if maybe it may be as simple as just disabling and re-enabling every button. That's not a terrible idea, though. Yeah, you know what? I might just do that. Screw it. Actually, I want to double check something. Stage limit. Yeah, okay, so hold on. I want to just look at something just to make sure I got this right. Yeah, Scout's printing Cool Point. Dude, Cool Point inflation's gonna go nuts. Okay, so let me just quickly adjust this. If I check this out, where's her levels cleared? Let me get rid of this quick, and I just want to make sure I got this double checked here. Okay, so now it got re-updated. So I can't, okay. That's good. I was just making sure I couldn't accidentally select Act 2, because I don't think it's actually disabled, it's just, yeah, it's just not visible. Yeah, see, it's not even disabled, it's just not visible. If I make it visible, I can access it. What happens if I, oh, actually I know what would happen, but, okay. Hey, what's up, John? Man, a lot of good people in here. I like all of you. And I like the new guys I'm seeing too. This is great. Okay, well, you know what? There's a really easy thing I can do right now, and it's gonna make me laugh. Do I have this normal menu at any point? No. Okay. You guys want to see something real easy? Well, actually, no, I do have an act. Oh, wait. That's what this is, right? Okay. Okay. Do I ever use this? I just want to make sure I got the right path for this. Let's see, so main level select, right? Is it this? That's going to be the easiest thing to do. So I'm just going to do it. So let me just make sure I got this set up properly too, because I can tell there's going to be a bit of a delay with disconnecting and reconnecting everything. So I'll just do this here. Store active is false. Oh, by the way, what am I doing? Store active. This is interesting, and it's mainly because I do this. So let me show you here. So if sm.activated is true, but store active is not false, is not. Basically, you could just say, well, why don't you just make store active the same as SM activated? Yeah, that'd be nice. The problem is, there might be some stuff I want to decouple, and then make sure the code doesn't repeat infinitely forever, which would be very annoying. Visible. Oh, X button node, my bad. So basically, as you can see, it's the exact opposite process. Act node button I should not activate, but where's the grab focus? There's a grab focus command I'm gonna have to activate. I usually activate it right at the start. Yeah, okay, here. X. Oh, menu offset. There we go. Okay. There, that should work. So just do. I don't think menu offset is like... Okay, it's not. Okay. I was like, what? Something's going on here with this. No, it's okay. Boom! That's what I was looking for. That's great. Okay, cool. Good, it still selects the level and everything. Oh, also the important thing. Yes! Awesome, I can't even click it or anything like that, so that's awesome. Is that Sonic 3 Alternate Hydrocity playing in the background? Yeah. Actually, it was, because this is by the soundtrack for, you know, I'm going to listen to it again because I like this song a lot, but Lonnie Wilson, who composed the Sonic 3 alternate soundtrack, also did Mega Mix Mania, and I don't know, I think this is just, like, one of her songs. Like, I don't know, I think it's just one of her songs. I don't know what else to say. Alright, now that we got that taken care of, let's actually look at the store menu here. Alright, well I'm going to move the position of this over somewhere so it's not too out of the way. There. So here's what we're going to do is we're going to have a bunch of different buttons here. So this is the money label. And add another control here. I should probably name this lead buttons instead of lead butts on. I eat pants. Alright, so let's do a layout of like... Well, first let's make this a decent size. So, 48? Okay, yeah. So here, we'll make this moves. So, moves. And then... Fuck, what was my... Hold on, I made a sketch. Give me a sec, I gotta look on this. Sometimes what I do is I just send myself stuff on Discord. Let's see, I made some sketches of what I wanted to do with this. Oh! Oh! Okay, I see it. Okay, that's what I did for it. So this would be upgrades. It's fine with me. This sounds like Wet Pets. So true! So true. Oh, I should do that. Hold on a sec. Give me. Wrong one. This menu holder? Menu data? Yep, okay, this is it. Great. Put that to 3. Upgrades. Yo, upgrades too? Alright, that could be huge. Actually, let's... Weapons. Layout. So what did I make this? 128? Let's add 8 here. Upgrades, weapons, and finally gears. There we go. There. Okay. So now we can cycle between these super efficiently. Let me just make sure I have these assigned. I made this thing called menu data, and I just slap everything in a menu, and I'm just like, oh, fucking scrap it there, you know, because, like, then if there's anything that goes wrong, I can just switch between the menus and do it this way, or do it that way, or whatever. And I gotta make sure this neighboring shit doesn't work. So first, let me actually go back to the scripting section for the store menu, because I need to have a bunch of different stuff here. So let's do this. Export. Actually, no. First, I gotta make this a category. I don't want this to get too confusing. Export category. Main menu variables. And then I'll do public int menu on 0. So basically, 0 is going to be what it is normally. 1 is going to be the upgrade option. And then 2 is going to be the gear system. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I want 3, 4, and 5. I want 3 to be the weapons menu, but then I want 4 to be for the staff, and 5 to be for the buster, and 6 to be for the claw. So it's like, oh, that makes sense. Upgrades 3? Dude, Frenzy, you gotta be careful with that. You gotta be careful with that. Upgrades 3, dude, holy shit. Dude, holy shit. Dude, holy... You know, maybe I should make this an Enum instead. Yeah, I could make this an Enum instead. So let's do main. Actually, yeah, this is better as an enum. Shit, how do you make enums again? Oh, right. So main, and then upgrades. Main upgrades staff. No, not staff. Gears, weapons, staff, buster, claw. There. Can't export enums. Got it. That doesn't make sense. Actually, here. And then export public menu types menu on equal to menu types dot main. There we go. So as you can see, this is that's how it's gonna work, is I'm gonna have all these upgrades and all this bullshit. Hey, this is my favorite song in Mega Mix Mania. I love this one. I love this one. Yeah, the magic number stuff is it's annoying. That's why I have the assignment right here. But I don't have the assignment for the action part. So here's what I'm gonna do instead. Let me add a here. Let's do this. Add these down here. And then another export category. Or no, not another category. String. Usually I make these with like more like a final declaration. Public string, but whatever, fuck it. Nice. Put this at the top too. There. All right, so that's good. Now let me just do this. Port public base menu. No, menu data. Oh, oops. Hold on. Oh yeah, that's right. Hold on a sec. Let me do. Okay. Ah. There we go. How fun! So basically I'm just gonna have a big old switch statement that just leads to a bunch of different shit to activate all these. Let's just make sure it works first. So this is upgrades, weapons, gears, right? Under weapons, under weapons, I'm going to have another child, another control, menu data. Yo, weapons too? Oh my gosh, dude, I'm going ham with these names. Weapons menu. Dude, weapons too? Oh my god. Dude, I'm going nuts. I gotta calm down. Like, I'm scared. Oh wait, no, this should be staff. Dude, weapons too? Oh my gosh. Okay, plus 48 on this one. Oh, I love this song. Oops. Probably negative. Yeah, there we go. Staff too? Oh my gosh. Gotta be careful, dude. I can't even add, I don't want to even add a staff, like, staff 3. Like, that's already too much. A staff 2? So multiply it by 2. No! Brother, no! Brother. Oh my science, dude. Dude, that was almost a buster too as well. I was gonna lose it. So as you can see, this looks like crap. But that's okay, because it's about making everything work. You know, I just realized, I don't know if this will, because the thing with enums is they just make it easier, but I don't think this, I just thought about this. Like, how am I gonna activate this menu? Because I can't just set it to an enum. Actually, I gotta use the restroom. I'll be right back. Right back. I will be right back. Yo, I'm alive. What's up? Cool points too? Dude! What? Dude, stop. Like that. I gotta put my foot down as a moderator. That's too much. That's way too much, dude. Okay, so basically this is the idea. See how there's this weapons menu, and then we got the lead buttons menu? This menu's not going away. Lead buttons is never going to be disabled. Okay? But I need to make sure this is disabled along with the upgrades and gears menu. So and that's where, this is where having a switch statement for all this crap's gonna come in handy. So let's actually make, like, just placeholder menus for these guys. So, first, menu data. Oh wait, you can't see, hold on. No, you can. Or whatever. Yo, Delph? Yo, the Delph! Delph up! Oh shit, it's Malambo. Yo, the most CP? No way. Scoutokins? What? Y'all are going nuts in the chat right now. So, health up. Did I have my Nikkei dailies yesterday? Oh, yeah, I did. Right. I want to check. I'm pretty sure I did. You guys are having a crazy conversation in there. Oh god, what were the options I had? Because I had that, I swore I did one with, like, oh. Oh yeah, okay. Oh jeez, now this one's going crazy. What the fuck? You guys are goofy. Oh, hell yeah, this song. This song's good. God, you guys are crazy. Alright, let me just... I swore I had a fourth thing, but I forgot what it was. I don't remember what I had, but whatever, I'll do that later. I'm gonna just copy paste this upgrade menu too. No! Oh, bye, John. Who was that guy? Oh yeah, I wanted to test this. Yeah, I basically just want to get the menu set up and make it so that you can actually buy stuff. What volume on? Oh yeah, it was. Just checking to see if I actually did do my dailies for DK. I think I did. Oh god, this is so confusing to look at. All these stupid menus. Oh, I did. Okay. Yeah, I checked on my phone. I'm insane! Ah! I played the mobile game on my phone! Ah! Alright, so... let's just make sure we can actually switch between these menus before I have, like, a heart attack. Do-do-do-do-do-do! This song in particular always seems a bit loudly mixed. When will Scouter Mobile arrive? I'm gonna be real, I don't think you can play this game with touchscreen controls. Like, it's just... It just, no. I just don't think you can. I gotta make sure this is set right. Okay, it is. Also, it's good to see you again, Malambo, too. I forgot to say that. What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? Yo, the GOG vlogging Jeff. The problem is, right now, there's no way to switch between these menus with just button presses, so I have to make something for that. Easiest thing to do is to just make a public... Oh! Yeah, that's what I meant! When I typed in public! Public void, switch, menu... I just don't think I can set it to a menu type. That's the problem with signals in Godot. It's just fine, whatever. I'll grow out of it. Yo, I put queso instead of queso. Yo, queso? Hey, there's our guy. Oh my gosh, Lambo, it translated your message because it says yo Jeff, it says me Jeff. Oh my god, that's awesome. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, so here's what we'll do is we're gonna have ooh, I got a good idea with this one, Void. Me, Jeff? Alright, I'll take a look at that later, buddy. Oh wait, no, that... I can do that. That's fine. Void. Oh yeah, int offset to not disable. So I'll just go and go to here, main menus, for int, go to 0. Basically, I equals that main menus at I. No. There. All right, that's good. So this is gonna like half work. The problem is it's gonna be a little shitty looking. And you'll see what I mean as soon as I'm done here. So basically, this ain't gonna mean anything. Case 1, I probably shouldn't put 1. I should probably put the actual main menu type. Technically this would work, but it's not right. Yeah, what I'm worried about is that it's gonna flash the menus off and then back on real quick. So that's why I'm kind of like, you know what I mean? It's not hard to change that. Dare I even say it's incredibly easy to not change. But we'll get to that later. Yeah, that's one way to make it work. Now what's great is that's just going to switch the menus, but the problem is I don't really have a way to go through all of these yet. So we'll fix that very quickly. We'll fix that very quickly, guy who stares at his code for 5 seconds. Here. Alright, probably should make that an int. Maybe saying, what the hell does use X direction mean? Well, basically it's going to mean, hey, if you hit left or right, increase it, versus if you hit left or right, up and down. So we got button controlling. Yay! So, button controlling. If actually just press up, or Oh wait, no, and use X direction. Oh wait, this has to be false. Wait, no, up would be backwards. So if this menu position minus minus, if menu position less than 0, menu position equals 0, which, no, I don't want that. I want it to be whatever the fuck the count is for the buttons. So that's going to be the main menus at menu on, cast it as an int. Main buttons dot count minus 1. Yeah, that's easy. And then this will reset it all the way back to the top. How did I do this on the settings menu and shit? Give me a sec, I gotta figure out what the hell I'm doing. Because apparently I'm an idiot. Let's see, graphics, no, menu on, menu on this, menu visible, grab focus. Oh, that's what I needed, grab focus. Is that what I meant? Yeah. Oops. Now you say, okay, that seems reasonable enough, doesn't it? Let's see. I think I did a little too much programming, though, so I'm going to have to get back in game because I have a feeling something broke. I broke something. Okay, so let's do this. This is the lead buttons. Oh! Oh, I didn't do something right. Give me a second here. I immediately was like, oh fuck, I didn't do this right. Oh, fuck! Fuck, I did this wrong! So here's what I'll do. Signal pressed connects to, not menu type, store menu. Oh, I didn't even compile it. That's just goes to show how little attention I've been paying to making sure this all works. So let's connect to store menu, pick, switch menus. Yeah, it won't let me do an enum, which is what I thought, and that's okay. So what is this? This is upgrade, so it's going to go to 1. Hi. Pay attention. Okay. Ah! Did that get your attention? Great. I love this Azure Lake remix. That's what Megamix's original opening stage was, is this. I'm gonna have to add that later. Just gonna do something real quick. So I just thought about this. I'm like, oh, yeah, that might not hurt to reset it properly, right? There. So I'll just set it back to the main menu when rebooted. Okay. Can't wait for half of this to work. Who's ready? Yippee! So this will be the lead buttons. And this will be the upgrade menu. Weapon menu. I need to make it 7. 7! 6, 7! Oh my god. Oh, actually, I don't have the staff and buster ones done yet. That's true. I Israel heart Israel. Okay. Up and down is not working. I mean, it's showing up. Oh, right. I made it so that left mouse doesn't work on these. Or did I? Oh, I didn't. Weird, it's not switching menus. But it's not activating either, so I'm not sure what's going on. Let me make sure it actually works. So if I, okay. Oh. That's weird. Why isn't that working? GC activated. It is activated. Button controlling. Oh. Oops. 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 Might not hurt to, like, you know, fix it and make it work. I knew that was gonna happen. I'm like, I was coding too long. I'm not building this properly. Why is right not working? Left is... Oh, what? Right is not working. Oh god, I accidentally hit my, interesting. Okay, yeah, the right one wasn't working, and I don't know why. So up and right, up, left, right, down. Use one direct, X direction. Oh. Oh, what? No. Duh. Maybe if you're gonna code, do it right, dumbass. That's me, I'm the dumbass. Alright. First, let me make sure that works. Okay. Yay! That doesn't activate it. Is it because I didn't have code for it? It probably is. Hold on, hold on. What? What is that? Hold on. That's how I did it here. Okay. Well, I don't have to do it that way, then. Oh, okay, that's why. Button press. That's why I wasn't pressing the buttons, which is fine. Glad I'm not a coder. Derogatory. Still ain't working. Why not? Why you not working? Is it actually, like, even doing anything? Oh, hold on. Here's the gears. Here's gears. No, this is a bit odd. Something's not activating properly, and I'm wondering if either the command isn't going out or what. Oh yeah, there's so many sick ranges in this. It's golden. So it's still not activating. I'm not seeing anything in the console log about this. That's weird, though. I'm concerned now, 'cause why does my settings menu work? Why does my keybind settings work? Like, it has focus, so I'm not sure why this button isn't working. That's what's really concerning now, is it's like, why don't you just work? And the button for upgrades, but it's not Or is that not how you activate it? Shit, how do I activate these fucking buttons? What am I doing wrong? Is there a... What did I do to make this work before? That's what I'm wondering, because the issue is these buttons aren't activating in any way, shape, or form, but the other ones are. So something's not right, and it grabs focus on it properly. It switches between them on the menu, but what I don't understand is why is it not actually pressing the fucking button down? I'm gonna go back to past live streams. Man, you're gonna get a kick out of that, Frenzy. Because when I press the button in like the settings or whatnot, it just activates. And I'm wondering if maybe... Hold on, where's the level select screen again? I might have done something with how this menu works here. Let me see what these buttons look like. So I've disabled the button mask. I don't see anything with focus. The only thing I can think of is that this itself doesn't have its focus activated or something. Which can make sense. That can totally make sense that it just didn't grab focus when getting hit. Like, I guess what I'm saying is I think the level select menu still has focus. But let me check the settings menu quick, because when I switch menus... How does switching menus work? So it's the same thing. It's the same idea with me just grabbing focus. I'm not really sure why these buttons aren't working then. These buttons should, in theory, be working. That's why I'm confused, because I don't understand why it isn't. Let's see here. The only thing I can think of is it has to do with focus mode, but that shouldn't be a factor because first of all, it already works with grabbing focus. I don't know. Let's see. Let me look at this. The switching between the menus still works. I don't know. See what I mean, though? Like, that all works. Why does this all still work? Oops. I did something with the pause menu. Yeah. Whoops. Pause menu. See, the pause menu grabs focus too. But this one doesn't, and that's what I'm wondering about. It's like, what the fuck's going on here? None of these buttons are working, and I'm unsure as to why. What about in level select? What does the level select do here? Because I don't think I have anything with UI accept in it. Yeah, I just make it so that you hit button at work. That's really weird. I don't think I've ever run into an issue like this with, I don't know. I've never seen this before. Where these just don't activate. Like, genuinely, I've never seen this issue before. But why haven't I seen this issue before is a very interesting question. Wait a minute. Could be the grab focus. Hold on a sec. It might be the grab focus. Now that I look at this. No. I don't actually know. I don't know. I've never had this issue before, so I'm very confused. Like, I've genuinely never had this issue. Where the buttons just don't work. I don't know what to do. Wait a minute. Wait a minute! Is that what it is? I think I figured it out. This thing is fighting for superiority. The level select was fighting to be activated too. You motherfucker, you! You motherfucker! Ooh, you're a sneaky little shit. That explains why that didn't work. You little shithead! You little shithead! I'm gonna kick your ass! So it was grabbing the focus of the level select menu button, even though it was disabled. Look, everything works. Wow. Wow. That's so funny. Alright, well, luckily, easy to fix, easy to be evil with, and I don't know. That's so funny. I should be careful with doing this, though. This is gonna be bad. Ah, well, I got an idea. There. Now it will only run once. That's funny. Well, that explains why it wasn't working. Like, straight up, that explains it. Alright, so this is cool. Now I get to add a little extra stuff here, too. So if I leave and go back, great. So let's fix that. Screaming at me because of this. Oh, you can't even see because I have the. I don't know what's going on here. It says it's at line 145. Oh, I think I forgot to set the menu buttons for the weapons. Oh, yep. That's why it's screaming at me with that menu. Oh, alright. Yeah, it feels good to actually know what the issue was. Granted, it's because I didn't... That's weird, that should have... I gotta make it reset the menu thing. It does not do that. So, menu positions equal to 0 once you do this. There we go. Because I'm like, wait a minute, this isn't right. Now, this is great. Everything is like an appropriation of working and et cetera, et cetera. Now we gotta make it actually like buy. We'll do sound effects later. Okay, here. So first things first is buy. Let's actually make this work. So public void buy upgrade. Who's causing my dog to bark? Probably my dad. He went out to go and do something today, so he's probably back. My father! Wow! Alright, you know, I just realized I don't know how to do the money for this. So, here's the thing with Scouter, is that, every stage has a health upgrade thing in it. And then you can just buy the health upgrades at the store, too. That's right, I do have a father. And a mother, too. And they've been happily married for over 30 years. Probably more than that, actually. Probably 40. Shit, is this... When did they get married again? I think this is the 40th year. Huh. I don't know. Might be wrong. Alright, but anyway, yeah, it's nice. So the buy upgrade. So basically, I'm just gonna make some random number. So first, let's do this switch, GC upgrade, case 0, break. Case 0 is gonna be the health upgrades. So if I remember correctly, that should be, yep, health up stage and then health up store. Oh shit, how many did I put here? This is a really good remix right here. Now, Gears Active, I think I did actually upgrade, but let me check Health Up Store, because I think I have it set to 6. But basically, the gist of it is, every stage is going to have a health upgrade, and the store is going to have just full-blown health upgrades. A lot like Devil May Cry, because in Devil May Cry, you can buy the, health ups, and you can find them in the stages, so it rewards you for both, you know what I mean? Ooh. Oh, that was interesting. Godot didn't crash, but it made me think it did when I loaded up Trainyard Tantrum on accident. I don't even know why I accidentally clicked on that, because I'm trying to go to the game controller here. Let me take a look at what I set for these. So in stage is 12. Oh, by the way, if you get 3 in stage, you get a full upgrade. So 4, and then the buying one is 6. Okay, I got it set to 6. Great, okay. Crap. Dang, I really like this song, but I gotta... I gotta go to the bathroom again. I'll be right back. Good news, everyone. I'm alive. All right. Well, okay, so let's actually set up some of the upgrades to actually work. A good example is going to have to be the game console, whatever. So void set upgrades. So here's what we'll do. So we'll make an int. Well, first of all, where is reset stage for death? Reset main game. You have to worry about all that. Yeah, you don't have to worry about that. So max health. Okay, hold on. Where's max health right now? Okay, so initial is gonna be 100. I don't know why the fuck I have it set as a float for health. So anyway, health increase. Okay, so here's what we'll do. Health upgrades equals 0. For int, I put int I is equal to 0. Oh jeez, not 10. Oh yeah, no, that's not what I meant at all. So not this. So GC, not GC, B. Okay, well first let me make sure it's GC, it should be like the bot one. So health up store and then health up stage. So health up store dot count plus. I still spelled upgrades wrong. Not stage, damn it! I did the wrong one. Health up store. So if this is true, health upgrades plus plus. So if I had all these true, it's gonna be 6. Makes sense to me, right? So health up, yeah, health upgrades. Okay, so now I wonder who made this song. This is not health upgrades. So I's health up stage dot count. At I. Yep. Health partial plus plus. So 1, 2, 3 minus. There. Cool. Alright, so this is good. And now I'm just going to say max health is equal to max health initial plus health upgrades times health increase. So basically it'll max out at 10. Yay! And there's only one magic number. 2 magic numbers. Oops! But that's fine. As long as we can get it to work with an upgrade thing, it's fine. I might want to make this public too, That way I can set upgrades from, like, the store menu after I buy it or something, you know what I mean? I don't know, I'm just gonna put a random number here. And I'm gonna be evil about it. Yeah, sorry for that dead zone, by the way. Sometimes the guy has to get up. So yeah, this is a magic number again, but it's okay. Just set it at 0 is equal to true. And then actually, I should future-proof this. Because I'm looking at this and I'm like, ooh, this is going to be bad. I can just tell this is going to get bad if I don't future-proof it. Public int instead of strings, let's make this variables. Oh, okay, so initial offset is going to be 2. Now, you may be saying, okay, what does that mean? Well, basically, in order for me to check how much something is going to be worth, I'm going to have to run like a small, like, hey, double check all these variables to make sure I got the right money. And then the offset is to make it so that if I have 0 upgrades, the offset is to make it so that if I have 0 upgrades, well, then I have to have an initial price, right? So the initial price is going to be 1,500, but then there's going to be an offset for how much it's going to be multiplied by. So if I make it just 1, it's 1. If I make it 0, it's going to be 0. But if I make it 2, that's going to be 3,000. And that's kind of what I'm trying to shoot for here. Is I just want to make sure I can at least get the health working, because if I can get the health working, it's going to be fun. Okay, check prices. This is going to be fun. So, basically the exact same thing I did in this is this set upgrades here. By the way, this is reset stage for death, reset main game. Honestly, just change level scout should... Yeah. Reset main game. Man, I use reset main game a lot. Because it works. There. Actually, that's probably not a good spot for it. That's a better spot. Okay, now, so set upgrades, yeah, it does this. It only does it when she changes menus, which is funny. But that's for a different thing. So, let's get this working properly. So first, check prices. So this is where we're going to have this whole check prices thing. So health upgrade amount. So basically, I'm going to make it 0, and then we're going to do the exact same thing we did here, with the with it just only including this section. See? Okay, so that's good. And now we can do is greater than this plus health upgrade offset times health upgrade initial amount. So this is where it's also going to be really funny. Dude, it's crazy how useful this simple for loop actually is. So if it's okay, so like, okay. Yes, that's okay. All right, woohoo. GD.print. Successful purchase. I'm gonna put that in right now. Else. Broke ass bitch. Broke ass. Yeah, that's pretty good, isn't it? All right, so now this is just to check prices, okay? So now you may say, how exactly am I getting it to like work like that? So just to explain it really simply, health up can also correlate to how many there are. So if this maxes out, and I will put that, and I will put that in the menu here. And also I'm going to have to get a label for that. See, this is why you kind of have to think about these things as you make them. Fun fact, they did a study about this one time. I'm actually going to look this up first before I embarrass myself here. Okay, this is an actual thing, thank God. Okay, so basically there's this thing called the Marshmallow Challenge. And imagine being broke with no cool points. Imagine that. Could you imagine that? That would suck. That would suck. Now I gotta make sure this doesn't keep running, because this would be really annoying. So here's what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a variable that's just called check prices. But anyway, there's this thing called the Marshmallow Challenge, and basically it's about taking 20 spaghetti sticks or like some random number like that, and when you do it, oh wait, here, I can do it here. Check upgrades is false, check upgrades is true. Actually, put it in here. Yeah, because then I can reuse that variable later. And then I will also make it so that when changing menus... See, this is kind of why I'm being a little shithead about this. But basically, so the Marshmallow Challenge. Basically, you take 20 spaghetti strings that are, you know, uncooked, and you have a bunch of marshmallows, and basically you say, hey, make the tallest structure you can. What happens is they did this test with just a bunch of different age ranges. And what's interesting is that when you were a kid, the kid group, like kindergartners and stuff, they did better than adults. And the reason why is because they kept dynamically improving upon what they were making. So a great example is like the adults. They would be talking like, okay, we have to try it this way. We have to do it this way. If we set it up this way, it'll be the most structurally sound. Or oh no, wait, we can't do 4 sticks because that's a pyramid. We have to try to make it 3. You know. Meanwhile, the kindergartner, la 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 la. Oh, okay, la 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 la. Oh, it fell. No. Oh, wait, you try that. La 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 la. They basically keep going with it, and they're doing experimentation as you go. It's kind of why, like, when you do contract work for programming, you're supposed to keep in contact with the customer so you know exactly what they're trying to get. Or maybe something changed at the company, so you're actually like, oh shit, I don't know. You know, stuff like that. So now that we got the check prices here, I gotta make some labels. But yeah, I'll just make a label for GameCon. Money label 2. Money label 2! Alright, so this will be I'm gonna do this. Put it down here. So here's what I'll do. If health upgrade amount is less than, actually no, if it's greater than or equal to gc.healthStore count. Healthupstore.count healthlabel.text equal done. Else healthuplabel.text is going to equal this. It's going to yell at me because, oh no, that's not, you know, you can't make an int a string. But what if I did 2-string? Ta-da! Yeah, it's funny how that works. But anyway, the point is, yeah, kindergartners were better at making this stuff because they kept experimenting as they were going, and that's how you can figure out stuff a lot easier. In fact, that's how I was able to get Scout to go up walls and ceilings, is I was just experimenting. Because originally, the original build of Scouter was that Scout was just going to accelerate on the ground. And I was like, I don't know if I should just make it play like Sonic, because, well, if I just make it play like Sonic, where's the fun in that? Oh, it's just Sonic again. But then I'm like, oh wait, running on ceilings is fun. So I basically started making sure that she could actually run up a wall, and I'm like, oh, she can. And I'm like, okay, let's do the ceiling. Oh, she can. So I just stayed that way. So yeah, basically that experimentation process is what I'm doing right now. Even though I'm thinking, but I'm already thinking like, oh shit, that's gonna break. Oh shit, that might break. Oh wait, that might break. So now I'm like, whatever, you know. I'm basically gonna just try to connect all the dots that I can here. So let me add a label here. Labels, label. Where is? Okay, here's the upgrade menu. So here's health up. Let's add a label. Where is add child node? Control label. That's a good text label. Let me just double check. What's the size of this? 128 by 48. Okay, I'm gonna copy that. I eat pants! All understandable, my friend. It's all about making things go. Yo, the Markiplier song. Wait, no, this is the Kiwami song. Dude, the challenge menu in this is so funny because the last challenge after you do all the other ones is Yakuza Kiwami 2. And it's the Puyo Puyo thing, but all of them are green. And you may say, oh, haha, like they just... they just made all the Puyos green. No, they took every single color of the Puyos and made it the same color. And you may say, oh crap, wait, colorblind people might have an easier time with it because it's, you know, different values. No, they didn't just make it different colors and variations of green. It's the same green for all of them. So colorblind people can't even do it. It's great! It's really good! They don't make them like they used to, I tell ya. They don't make them like they used to. They don't make them like they used to. So, let's see here. I'll put this in. And now, of course, I'm going to have to make this health up actually work. Which means it's going to have to be buy upgrade at 1. So let's actually connect that signal. Press, not menu type, store type. Buy upgrade, int, at 0. Connect. Yeah, Kiwami mode. Alright, so, let me just make sure, yep, okay. So this is gonna go away if this menu is, okay. I should really put the money in a different spot. I should put the whole thing in a different spot. Honestly, I could make these buttons more stretched out. Okay, first let's do this. I'm gonna add a background that's just a color rect. Put it here so it's actually a background. I'll make it black. And like, I don't know, 28 alpha. Make sure. Okay, so it is in the background. So I want to make... So this is a really cool thing you can do in Godot. Check this out. So I can make it the entire panel length, right? So it's 640, right? Well, now I want to make it 120. It's like, okay, so 512 is what it was. Okay, great. Same thing here, 360. But I want it to also have some leeway room. So I had 120, 128. So with this one, let's make it 64. Ta-da! Great. Now I just make the position half of the changes I made. Ta-da! There we go. Yeah, it's, sometimes things are really just that simple. So if I want to get this right, I'll put this at 64 by 32. Ta-da! Now there's a menu. Oh, that's weird. It looks like it has a fourth option. I'm gonna fix that. Should be easy too. Here, let me add 64. This one actually might be plus 28. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Ugh. Oh, come on. Never mind, I fucked it up. Now we're going through all the variations of invincibility that they had. Layout, let's see. Man, I wish I could listen to some Sonic music on stream. I know Sega's usually chill, but I just don't want to take the risk. Sometimes you don't have to take a risk. Crazy, I know, right? By the way, let's move these upgrades a little bit over. Yes. He used to say yes in the original Mega Mix, but they got rid of it. Oh, that actually looks nice. Yes. No, I didn't watch it yet. Should have watched it when I went to the restroom. Oh well. Toot toot Sonic Warrior. Can't wait for this to not work, by the way. Something's gonna happen. Or it won't, I don't know. We'll find out. It might actually work. You never know until you actually try. Yo, broke ass! Broke ass! Broke ass! I'm a broke ass! Alright, now where's my money? I'm gonna give myself a lot of cool points, because this is how cool I am in real life. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Look at how cool I am. Alright, let's take a look-see. It didn't update the fucking text. Fuck! Does it cost more, though? No, it still costs 3,000. Okay. So it is a successful purchase. I might run out. Hold on. Oh god, it could keep going. That's crazy, dude. Actually, I should add this as an if statement change. No, GD.print. No, not pin! No! Print! Bro, you got them all. Else. Broke ass bitch! This is awesome. Alright, so I think the issue is I need to do the check prices again. Actually, yeah, that's exactly what the issue was. By the way, I was half right. And by half right, I mean I was almost right. And by almost right, I mean I wasn't fully right. I got close. I got damn close to this. Cool points. Excuse me? You're not supposed to do that! Okay, so this should be an and. That was funny as hell. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's try that again. That was so funny. Negative cool, dude. Oh, you hate to see it. Why does it say I got them all? I don't have them all. If it's greater than or equal to healthupstore.count. What? How many? Alright, what's going on? What are you doing in here? No, it's set to 1. It says, bro, you got them all again. But how many are in? Does Health Hub Store not have the amount it needs? What's going on here? No. Weird. Okay, why is this not working then? Let's see. Well, it doesn't say done. That's the thing. Health upgrade amount is less than. Oh! Wrong direction. Wrong direction. Alright, I want to reboot it. Now it should call me a broke ass. Negative cool during the Bully Maguire section? Oh, that's crazy. Okay, now it's calling me a broke ass, which is good. Now I'm gonna give myself a lot of cool. Oh yeah. I got more cool than that. There we go. That's the right amount of cool I need. Done? Done? Why is the text done? What? No, the text is not done. How did it even do that? Let me take a look at this. Again! But that's how this works, man. That's how this works. 6? How did you get all the way to 6? Oh, I know what the issue is. That's better. Alright, first call me a broke ass. Okay, call me a broke ass. Great. Let's get my cool up. Okay. Price changed. Will it actually change? So if that's 4,500, so that should be, that should have about 2,499. All right. Nice. Okay. Done. Now it says, bro, you got them all. We did it! Now, you know what's really crazy is I don't know if this will reflect in game yet. Let's see what her max health is set to on here. Still 100. Interesting. Yeah, there's another section of this now, which is the set upgrade section. Okay, that's the only occurrence of it. And I had set upgrades activate when Scout changes to a level. I put it in the Scout list section? Am I silly? Yes. Yes, I am. Okay. Hopefully it works now. Oh. I wonder what Amy Rose would be like if her face got smashed in with a hammer. I don't mean hers, I mean just in general. Oh no, I'm going to a stage I'm not done with. Ah. Man, the lighting keeps changing every time I mess around with this damn game. This is great because this is the midpoint of the level. Oh yeah, I gotta see if this actually works. Hey, her max health is set. Her current health is not that now, though. I gotta adjust the UI, too, don't I? Where's the UI? Damn it, where's the UI? I gotta look! I'm drowning! Where's the UI? Ah! Ah! Oh, it's right here. Found it. I'm still drowning, I guess. Health bar value. Oh! Health bar dot max value is equal to GC dot max health. Let's make sure this works first. Then when that works, we'll make sure that the health... Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that you gotta do with this. And me when I code things. Oh, that's weird. That's weird. How did that happen? I don't know. I can already tell just by making these this amount. Where's the money? There's the money. I gotta make it so that when you're at the top and you hit up, it puts you out. Actually, what happens if you hit UI cancel? Oh, that's interesting. I could make it do that instead then. Alright, so let's make sure that her health is at... Okay, it is. Great. So now I know that it actually does dynamically adjust her health. By the way, I'm gonna have to make the health bar get bigger. I want it to physically get bigger, but that's different. Hey, you know what I just realized? I'm technically done with these two. Alright, so I gotta add ways to get money. And that's gonna be easy. Like, really easy. What am I doing? Oh, right, the upgrades. Huh? This is the main game UI. I was looking in the wrong place. Here. So right here, now that I got it set to this. Boom! Done. Yep, okay. It's so... I'm really happy I did a bunch of stuff for saving already. Like, Scout's save... Here's the nice part. Scouter's save file is smaller than Necrolepsy's. That's really fun to say. Because people are going to be like, how? There's so much more going on. Yeah. Yeah. I know, I'm just cool like that. I don't know what to tell you. Reason why is because Scouter doesn't have to keep track of as many things as Necrolepsy does. Why did I close the game? I'm trying to test it to make sure that this works. Big fucking moron on stream decides to be an idiot. Cause he's a dumbass. Too bad you guys can't hear this music. Oh, I only set it to 10,000. That's alright. Let's go ahead and Trainyard Tantrum. Make sure her health is set to max. Don't be like that. There we go. Man, this game's cool. Who made this? Oh yeah, me. It is kind of fun to think about that, like, oh yeah, I guess I did do this, huh? It just kind of pisses me off how much better this game plays in comparison to Necrolepsy. Because, wow. Not even that Necrolepsy's that bad, it's just, wow, do you move in this game? Like, everything in this game feels much faster than Necrolepsy did. That's what makes me happy. Because it shows I can get better, too. Oh, right, yeah. How am I going to make money? So that's easy. What you're going to do to make money, let's go to goal end. Okay, so goal end, where is it? I have a goal end in here. Let's see. End goal, there it is. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to edit the code for this. See how we got rank bonuses and stuff? See time bonus grade and stuff? We're gonna modify that super easily. Watch this. So first, let's make this easier. So see score, grade. Grade bonus. I'm actually gonna add another rank here. Where's the end goal UI? Here it is. Yole! Total score. That's where it's going to get converted. So I'm going to take your total score and divide it by 10, and that's your additive bonus. Because as much as I'd love to make it like your actual right there score, that's too much. Like, dude, 100,000 points? Like, let's be reasonable here. Granted, I was gonna get rid of this total score system anyway. Actually, it's you know what? It's gonna be your level score. Yeah, your level score is what I'm gonna convert. So where's the rank though? Okay, there's the rank box. Can you, like, be below? There we go. Well, first let's move this down here. Little bit more. Oh, 96. Yeah, that's better. Cool. Oh, you're not here. Cool points. There we go. So that's another one we're going to move down. Ooh, that's a bit too far. Now it's not too far. Cool, huh? Alright, so let's modify this and make it so that these... oh, you can't even see that. Damn it. Whoops, sorry. I added a bunch of different, like, rank things here. Ta-da! Look at that. Cool. So the cool points and the rank bonuses. So we're almost done with the last part. I like how I put in-game IRL still whip. Which is good, though, because, like, we're actually getting upgrades and stuff, and it's fun. It's fun to think about this. Like, ooh, I'm excited. So let's see here. So rank bonus. Now this is going to be the big one, because, like, dude, honestly, getting good ranks in this game is going to be encouraged heavily. It's definitely the thing that'll get you more points than your, like, level points. Unless you, like, grind level points for, like, hours or something. And even then, it's only going to be at 10%, so it's... just have fun with the game. Of that, let's actually get all these added in. You can't see this, because I have this set up. Now, luckily, the grade stuff is super easy to mess around with. So we got 5. Oh. I did have it set to 125. Huh. Well, that's going to be different in the future, but the grade is going to be something that will be set. I forgot where it is set. I'm going to look in the code quick, because I want to be sure I can figure out where this is set. Ringgiven.text. Otherwise, here's your D, loser. Ringgiven.text? Wait. Where did I? This is never assigned to something? Oh, that's stupid. Hold on a sec. I gotta fix that. Yeah, that's something that needs to be assigned here. Okay, current grade.I. So yeah. Is that how this works? Oh, yeah, no, that is how it works. Okay. Had to make sure I was right about that. Okay, so, current grade. This is going to be great because here's active, blah, 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 blah. Set all that shit up, blah, 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 blah. I don't even know what I should assign these rank bonuses to right now. Those cool points you have. Yeah, cool points. Gotta love them cool points. What can I say? Holy shit. Alright, so luckily it's gonna be super simple to get all this in. So current grade. So I got the current grade. Yippee. And now here's what I'll do is I'm gonna scroll back up. So we got rank bonus, cool point bonus. Okay, so rank bonus dot text equals shit. Grade bonus at current grade. Two-string, you fucking baby. Where the hell was the level bonus? Isn't that just score? So this is the time bonus, rank bonus, damage bonus. Oh. Oh yeah. So GC.score. Divided by 10. This is where it's going to be interesting. Now, where is the everything's done thing? So GC, so this is active, this is set score, timer lock, okay. Reset everything. Okay, yep, alright. So right here, GC, reset main game. Ooh, not yet. Not yet with that. Okay, so GC dot score plus equals rank bonus, or no, grade bonus at current grade. You know what? Hold on. Let's do this. I'd rather do that so I don't get too confused when adding this up. So it's gonna do that. Boom. Done. Great. Sweet, sweet. Okay. I should unpin this. Oops. Alright, so there. So that'll add all the cool point bonuses and whatever. Now I gotta actually assign them here. So, if you get an X, 20,000. You get an S, 15,000. You get an A, 10,000. You get a B, I guess 7,500. Yeah. You get a D, 4,000. Yeah. I kind of want it to be like pseudo exponential. Oh, wait a minute. So 5,000. Okay, so then I can make this 4,000 of a difference. And this could be 3,000 of a difference. This is 8,000. And then I can make this... You know what? Nah, here. There we go. So you get a lot if you get an X rank. But I'm gonna probably up the prices because, you know, I have to figure out the balancing as I do this. So let's see. So this will be 6,000, but then this will be 3,000, and then this will be 2,000. So +1, +3. I'm like creating an algorithm in my head. So 10,000 difference, 5,000 difference. Actually, no, this could be a... Yeah, okay, here, how about this? That's a bit extreme still. I mean, I still want it so that if you get a D, you still get pitied rank bonuses. So that's a... So that's like... Okay, so the next one would be 1250. Ew, that's... Ugh. I want clean. I want it to be clean. Here. Well, you know what? I'll just do this. There. The point is, I'm just to test that. You can't even see it, I bet. Yeah, you probably couldn't. Whoops. Alright, we'll try out this ranking, see how it goes. The main thing is to just make sure it actually gets added to your shit. I did the wrong thing. Point currency. That's better. Just wanted to make sure I got that right before I really embarrass myself and be like, that's weird, I got nothing! Here, I'll just beat a stage. I just realized I didn't actually assign these either. They are rich text labels, not labels. Why did I name it that? Or why did I make that a rich text label? I guess because I just copy-pasted it. Anyway. Okay, great. Now, rank. Cool point. Cool. Awesome. Disable the UI. Alright, good. Okay, let's try that again. And let's just make sure... Hold on, before we go. Cool points are 0. Okay. I'm gonna beat Trainyard Tantrum Act 2. I'm just gonna play it normally. Ooh, look at all those points I'm gonna get! 44 whole points! Oh, man. Oh my god. Woohoo! We're an excellent. This game's fun. Who made this shit? Oh yeah. Right. Nice! Cool! I got an error, though. What was this error for? Oh, okay. That's the thing I still have to fix. Ah! She's got cool points! Now I can get upgrades. I might need to make that a larger number. Or maybe set the initial offset higher. Nah, I don't know. Either or. That's whatever. That's the point. Figuring it out. But now what's going to be cool is if I go to, like, I don't know, another stage or whatever. Here, I'll go to Wacky Waterways, whatever. Screw it. I go to Wacky Waterways. Remember, I got those upgrades. If I check the game controller right here. Ah, my health is 130! Ah, I did it! I did it! This is why I want to physically expand the health bar, too. Woohoo! I did it! Man, this is so much better after the MGC build. Oh! That felt good. Yeah, I made it! Damn, I thought that area would have actually cleared it out. Oh. This is so sick. I can't believe I got all this to work. Cool. Man, there's so many good tricks in this stage. Hybrid. Woohoo! God, dude. Alright, let's see if this one works now. Yeah, baby, yeah! Oh, that's great! Obviously, the rank should be a bit higher. I have to change that in the animation settings, but we're getting something cool. Now, granted, that was not an X rank. Now, of that, let's go back to the main menu. Ah, cool points! Alright, that's the last thing on the to-do list done. So there we go. So I added some of the upgrades, I added the store, I added some ways to get money in-game. So we did it. Sick. Cool. All right. Well, I guess that means I'm going to have to end the stream. Yeah. Damn. I guess I'm done. I guess I'm done just doing things. It's fine. It's better if I ended a little bit earlier because I have, I got some stuff going on at home. So I just want to make sure I'm prepared and ready to go for it. But looks like we got something set up. So that's the last gameplay hurdle. Obviously, the balancing is going to be the big thing, which I'm going to do with my kindergarten marshmallow technique of figuring it out as I go. But I will get the best results because of it. Something to think about. Huh? Something to think about. I can't think, but I can. What? Anyway, I'll see you all later. I'm going to end the stream now. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.